Welcome back to another video on the Brembo channel, better known as Travis Benjamin. So in this video I'm going to show you guys a XP glitch / hack for the punch card. That is probably one of the hardest punch cards, which is right here, the Chop Chop. So I have 6,350 trees. So this is not the helicopter method. I'm going to give you guys the best way that you can get trees destroyed without having to, you don't have to use the helicopter. They patched the way that you can do it with the burning down the Weeping Woods forest with the mythic weapons. So this can be the quickest way that you can get trees, just casually gain so many trees. So let me show you guys how overpowered this is. So 6,350 trees right now. Remember that number. And all you're going to want to do, the reason why this is also, you're going to want to go into tilted taxis. And so the reason why this is also the best method is because you don't have to keep, going back to the lobby. If you think about it, a normal match is like 20 minutes long. So if you spend 20 minutes and you get, 200 trees, maybe 100 trees, depending on what you're focused on, with this you could get that same 200 trees in a way shorter amount of time. The matches are way shorter, and you could just keep readying up, so you don't have to worry about putting a bot in the account and waiting in the like you don't have to continue to wait like in this pre-game lobby, spawn island, whatever you want to call it. So let me show you guys how many trees you can get. So we were at 6,350. Let's see if I can get 200 trees in this short period of time, and we'll try to get, that would be 6,550. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head up towards the patch of trees that you would normally, if you were doing, like, let's say the helicopter strategy. If you were doing that strategy, you would a lot of times take the helicopter and you would head up to the patch of trees on top of the hill. But nobody usually even goes for this, so it doesn't look like too many people know about this. So any of the trees that aren't the large trees, you could just run over. Like, so it gives you different zones each time. So each zone has its, benefits as far as which ones are going to give you the most trees. But if you think about it, you don't have to have that, like I said, time in the pre-game lobby, and you could just casually just, run these trees over. And not just these ones, but once I complete this little patch, I'm going to continue to see. So let's see if I can't get 200 trees in just a very short amount of time. And all you have to do is bump them. So, and if somebody does destroy your taxi, you're going to respawn in another taxi. So you don't have to be stressed out about it, or you worry about getting eliminated or contested. You can just gain trees as quick as possible. So let's just keep on hitting these trees. And so if you didn't know, right in this small area there's about 48 trees. And then we're going to proceed. We're not even worried about collecting the coins or anything like that. We're just, here for the trees. We're here for Chop Chop. And the reason why I also call this an XP glitch is because you're going to get XP for completing the punch card. So not only do you get, XP for completing the punch card, you're also, if you want to max out your whole punch card, Chop Chop is like the hardest, most grindy punch card that there is. So using this method, it kind of lowers that grind. You don't have to, do so much work. You can just run them over. So if my own teammate gets in my way, of course, I don't know, maybe they're upset that I'm not helping. but I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to continue. So you can't do this on the big trees, but on any of these other size trees you're good. So once you kind of finish that area, like, you'll start to notice what you know, when it gives you the different zones, it always gives you one of, like, I think 4 total different options. You'll start to learn, okay, here's where the trees are, you know, I'm gonna go for those. So you'll know where all of the trees are, at least where all of the smaller trees are, and like you could just, you know, it would take you a lot of time to gain trees quickly like this. So if your taxi flips over, no big deal, it happens. I don't know why this guy wants to get in my vehicle so bad, but yeah, anyways, I don't know what he's doing, but what I'm doing is just gonna get the most trees possible. So like I said, the goal was to get 200 trees in just a short amount of time. But you could do, you know, the helicopter method if you want. You could do, you know, chop them down normally, but honestly, it's not going to be as fast. So to be honest, this guy is actually really annoying that's in my vehicle. I don't really know why he doesn't just get out and do his own thing, but it is what it is. So I'm going to continue to get trees until the end of this match, and then we'll go back and look and see exactly how many trees we did receive. I apologize for how annoying this random player is for just, you know, being in my vehicle shooting for no reason. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe it's a young kid or something like that, so we'll give him a break. So somebody is not too far away from winning, but you know, these matches are really short, and then you can just literally ready up and do it again. So hopefully we got a good amount of trees. We'll see after this match. The goal was to get, you know, 200 trees. Alright, so that is the end of the match. I'm gonna go back to the lobby now. And let me check and see in that short amount of time exactly how many trees I actually got. So remember, we were at 6,350. Now we are going to see where we are now. So 6,468. So I only got 118 trees. But you know, even with that being said, 118 trees that I was easily able to get in just a short amount of time, and I could ready up and do it again. So you know, this method literally took me from 1,000 trees where I was at, and now I'm, you know, already at, you know, almost 7,000. If I did this a few more matches, I would hit 7,000. So I know a friend of mine that tried this method. I let them know about it, and they're already at like 15,000 trees. So anyways, guys, hope this video helped you guys out. You know, just to do the most amount of trees possible in the shortest amount of time. Like I said, you don't have to come back at the lobby. Just keep readying up and running trees over. That's it. I mean, you could probably get more than I can if you're a really good driver. and hopefully this video helps some of you guys out. They're making sure to try to complete every Metal Punch card. So GG's, this is Brembo, and I'm out.